Hello, my name is David Johnson. I'm from Dixon Solutions, and I'd like to welcome you to a short instructional video on how to operate the test pattern generator. This test pattern generator is built by Decimator Designs. It's called the 3G-TPG. First of all, let's start out with the out-of-the-box experience. When you receive the unit itself, a power supply, an operating manual, as well as a 12-month warranty. In addition to the power supply that is included, this unit will also run off of battery power. That's right, just 3 AA batteries in the back, and you're no longer tethered to a power plug. For the purposes of our demonstration, let's install the batteries to power the unit. The compartment lid is securely held in place with a screw. By the way, you can achieve up to 8 hours or more of continuous operation, depending on the type of batteries you use. Let's take a look at the face of the unit. We switch the power on, and the first thing you notice is the color LCD that is used to display exactly what test pattern is being generated, as well as the current menu window. Just below the test pattern on the screen is the menu window, which indicates what section you are setting. The menu options include Format, Pattern, Audio, Text, and Setup. There are 4 buttons on the face of the unit. The far right button is the Enter button. You will use this button to select the desired menu or to use it to toggle through different parameters. The button second from the right is the Back button. This button will leave the current sub-menu and return you to the main menu. The far left button on the unit is the left arrow button, which moves the white highlighted area to the left. Immediately to its right is the right arrow button, which moves the white highlighted area, surprisingly, to the right. Let's take a closer look. When you receive your unit and turn it on for the first time, the default pattern is SMPTE HD bars. The default format is SD720-5994, as displayed in the current menu. Since format is displayed, let's start there. Simply press Enter and see how the white highlighted area moves to the parameter window. You are now ready to change the format. Simply use the left and right arrow keys to do so. As we move the right arrow button, we will toggle through all the available formats, and you will see that there are 2 SD formats, 21 HD format variations, and 3 3G format variations. Once you find the desired format, simply press Enter and the white highlighted area returns to the main menu. The format you have selected remains displayed in the parameter window. To move to the next section of the menu, simply use the right or left arrow key. When we hit the right arrow key, we are taken to the pattern menu. Again, simply hit Enter to move the white highlighted area to the parameter section so that we can select the desired pattern. There are a total of 54 test patterns programmed into the unit. These include a number of moving patterns. By using the left and right arrow keys, you can quickly cycle through the patterns until you find the desired pattern. Once again, simply hit the Enter key and the pattern is selected and is displayed in the parameter window as the white highlighted area moves back to the main menu. Now hit the right arrow key and move to the next section of the main menu, Audio. Now press the Enter key to move into the Audio submenu. See how the main menu has changed into a full submenu? The white highlighted area remains the same, but the choices have changed. Now the Audio submenu has additional choices. You start with Audio Selected Pair, Audio Enable, Audio Frequency, which also has another submenu all of its own, Audio Frequency Step, Audio Amplitude, again with another submenu all of its own, and finally Audio Type. The selection process is pretty straightforward with each of the submenus. Simply press Enter to make your selection. For instance, on Audio Select Pair, press Enter to toggle through the 8 different selections, everything from Group 1 Pair 1 to Group 4 Pair 2. Once you find the desired settings, you can either press back to return to the main menu or press the left or right arrow keys to set or check the remaining audio submenus, like this. Let's go to Audio Type. Once Audio Type is highlighted, simply use the Enter key to select the correct parameter. As always, the back button will return you to the main menu. It is important to note that you can set up different parameters for each set of 2 channels. That's right, Group 1 Pair 1 can be completely different than Group 1 Pair 2. Different frequencies, different frequency steps, different amplitudes, depending on your needs. By pressing the right button, we move to the next section of the audio submenu, Audio Frequency. Audio frequency covers the inclusive range from 1 to 20,000 Hertz. Audio frequency is set by pressing Enter, which takes you to the parameter window. Then using the right or left arrow keys, we can cycle through the available choices from 1 to 20,000 Hertz. Once you find the desired range, press Enter to return to the audio submenu. The next part of the submenu for audio is frequency step. The frequency step is the amount of frequency just set in the previous menu selection can be increased or decreased by. The frequency steps are 1 Hz, 10 Hz, 100 Hz, and 1000 Hz. The next section of the audio submenu is amplitude. Amplitude is set by depressing the enter button and then using the left or right arrow buttons to select the amplitude inclusive in the range of 0 dB full scale to minus 100 dB full scale in steps of 1 dB full scale. The last section of the audio submenu is audio type. Audio type can be selected by depressing the enter button to toggle through the available choices. The choices are both broken, broken left, broken right, and both unbroken. The versatility and flexibility of this unit is amazing. Each of the 8 stereo pairs can be set individually using any or all of these parameters. Thus, you can fully customize this unit to meet your specific needs. As we continue through the main menu, text is the next section. The text menu has 4 submenus: Enable, Foreground, Background, and Characters. The operation of this section is virtually identical to the audio section. Simply use the right and left arrow buttons to cycle through the submenus and the Enter key to select from the available parameters. When setting the text characters, press Enter and the white highlighted area moves into the parameter area. Use the left and right arrow buttons to position the white highlighted area and the Enter button to toggle through the available highlighted characters. The characters run from A to Z, then 0 to 9, then blank, and then back to A again. When you have the text set as desired, press the back button once to return to the text submenu. Press it twice and you will return to the main menu. The last main menu section is the setup section. This section has 3 submenus. The first is Power Off Timer. Essentially, this allows you to determine how long the device will continue to run on batteries when left idle, but before entering a low power mode, i.e. turning off the screen. You have choices from 5 minutes to never. Press Enter to go to the parameter section and use the left or right arrow keys to toggle through the desired setting. Press the back button to make your selection and return to the submenu. The last 2 sections are very important. It is important to note that none of your selections are saved until you save them. That's right, if you turn off the power before saving your selections, the unit will return to the last save setting on Power Up. To save your selection, simply highlight the Save Settings menu selection and press Enter. You will return to the Format menu indicating that all of your selections have been saved. If you want to go to a factory reset, simply highlight the Load Defaults menu section under the Setup menu and press Enter. You will return to the Format window. To save this setting, simply return to the Setup menu, highlight the Save Setting menu item, and press Enter. Remember, your selections will not be saved on Power Down unless you have specifically saved them. This is a very intuitive unit to operate. The convenient size and power options make it ideal for working in and around machine rooms, behind the racks, or just about anywhere else. It's portable and solidly constructed. The 3G-TPG meets all 4 of the stringent criteria that Dixon Solutions demands of all products before offering them to our customers. 1. High quality. Friends don't let friends buy junk. 2. Economically priced. Good value for your money. 3. Easy to use. So easy a child could use it. And 4. Practical. That's right, clever products that solve real-world problems. We are pleased to offer you the 3G-TPG built by Decimator Designs.